Hello students, uh, today we'll discuss some numerical examples on continuous beam by slope deflection method. We have discussed earlier regarding this. Slope deflection method and the formulation of equations by slope deflection method. Today we'll see some problems. It includes the sinking of supports and also non-sinking of supports and different moment of inertia. Different spans. Let's go to the first example of this series of problems. And the first problem is given analyze two-span continuous beam ABC by slope deflection method. Then draw bending moment and shear force diagram. Take EI constant. EI constant means each span has the moment of inertia and Young's modulus constant. The property does not change throughout the entire span of the beam. Now, in the problem, you will see there are two spans. One is AB and the other is BC. AB is loaded with a point load or a concentrated load of 100 kilonewton at 4 meter from the fixed end support, because the left hand support is fixed and the right hand support is hinged. And also the span BC having span 5 meter is loaded with an uniform distributed load of 20 kilonewton meter throughout the span. So now this is the problem. Either the figure will be given in this question or it will be written in the words. So you have to draw the figure yourself. So you should understand what is the left end, what is the right end, what is the span AB, and where the load is applied, and accordingly you have to draw the diagram. Now let us come to the solution part. Now what we have done, first is step is we have to consider each span is fixed. So you can consider span AB is fixed, span BC is fixed. For each fixed span, see what are the load is acting. And if we have already discussed in the last class also, what is the fix, how to calculate the fixed end moments. The standard formulas are available to calculate these fixed end moments. So assuming that span AB is fixed, span BC is fixed, and then the load is applied on this span, we can calculate the fixed end. Now the fixed end moments for the span AB, you will see that the point load 100 kilonewton at a distance of 4 meter and span is 6 meters. So you can take A is equal to 4, B is equal to 2, and small a and small b. And what is the fixed end moments formula? For the end A, it is anti-clockwise. We have seen the clockwise moments positive. So anti-clockwise moment will be negative. That is why MAB is equal to minus W A B square by L square. So W is given 100, A is equal to 4, B is equal to 2, and L is equal to 6. Now putting the values in the respective places and calculate this value, that comes out to be 44.44 kilonewton meter, because the loads are in kilonewton and the span is in meter. Now, what is the value for MBA? That will be W A square B by L square. Why is it positive? Because the let me show how the moments will act. So accordingly, you can know these things. In the span, so we have seen. So of course, this is the span. Okay, this is the span. Now, how the load will act? The load will act here like this. Moment will be like this here, and the moment here will be like this. If it is AB and some kind of load is acting on these spans at some place, maybe point load, maybe UDL. Now this moment is anti-clockwise in direction, and in that B the moment is clockwise direction. And since our sign convention is clockwise moments are positive, so these fixed end moments AB will be negative. That is why this value is negative and this value is positive. Similarly, if you take the span BC, what will happen? If again you come left right, so this is B and this is C. So now here the moment will be like this, right? So MBC will be negative, MCB will be positive. So there is a UDL here. So it is WL square by 12. So MBC will be minus WL square 12 and MCB will be plus WL square by. Now, if you put the values, respective values W and L, we'll find this value is coming minus 41.67. This is plus 41.67. And W is 20 and span is 5 square and it is so we can put the values accordingly. Now, first step we find the freestanding moments, then we'll go to the conditions. Now, what are the conditions will come? Now, in the span, if you see in this here, it is fixed. So fixed end means the slope is equal to 0, deflection is equal to 0. So theta I is equal to 0, but theta B and theta C exists. And since A, B, C are at same level, there is no sinking of supports or yielding of supports. Then delta for B with respect to A and with respect to C or delta C with respect to B all become 0. So delta value for this span AB and BC will be equal to 0. So keeping in that mind, so now we put the equation. So we have discussed in the last class, the moment at AB is equal to the fixed end moment at AB plus 2 EIL 2 theta A plus theta B minus 3 delta by L. So minus 3 delta by L here it is not written here. So there will be term minus 3 delta by L. So this term is not written because you can write here delta is equal to 0. So that is not written here. You write delta is equal to 0. So since delta is equal to 0, this term vanishes. So that is why it is not written in this here. Whenever there will be yielding of supports, then the delta term comes into picture. So now, when these values are given, MFAB, we have found out minus 44.44. And theta B and theta A is equal to again theta A. Theta A is equal to 0, so this term also vanishes. There will be only theta B term. So minus 44.44 plus EI by 3 into theta B. Because L is equal to, what is the value of L? L is equal to 6 meter for the span AB. So we will put 6, so 2 by 6 will be 3, so this value is come EI by 3 theta. Very simple, put the values, you will get the solution. Now, it will come to this next part. Similarly, you can find MBA. In the MBA, the formula will be MFBA, okay, 2 EI by L and theta B. The nearer part will 2 times, the far point will be 1 time. So it is theta A plus 2 theta B. The theta B is the point where we are calculating the moments. So similarly, theta A is equal to 0 here, and theta B exists, so it will be 4EI by 6, and I will get this result like this way. So now this result is 88.89 plus 2 by 3 EI theta. Now go to MBC. What is MBC? If we will go to MBC, now it is MFBC plus 2 EI by L, again 2 theta B plus theta C, and for MCB 2 theta C plus theta B. So as I have already told, the in the end near to the support where we are calculating it will be 2 times that slope, and the other part will be 1 point. And again delta is equal to also 0, so that is why delta term is not included in this calculation. So because A, B, C are at same level, that is why you don't calculate. It is not given in the question that support is yielding, some support settles, then always you take the delta value is equal to 0. Now then put this, write the equation simple, and because theta B, theta C is both are not 0, because they are all in supports, one is roller support, so both term will come here. So L is 5, so what will be 2 into 4 by 5, and it will be 2 by 5. Similarly for MCB, we can put the value 2EI by L, 2 theta C plus theta B, and you can find it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 equations. Now let us come to the joint equilibrium. So how will find the equations now? Now if you let me draw this diagram. What was your it was your problem. So problem is like this. Okay, right here and here. Okay. So this is the problem. Now at point C and B at A, A, because it is fixed, there will be some moment exist. But what will happen? C? C is the end point hinged or simply supported. So MCB will be equal to 0. There is no moment will be here. Total moment here must be equal to 0. And similarly, at this joint, there will be some moment MBA and some moment will be MBC. So both moments it will combine, whatever plus or minus, whatever may be. MBA plus MBC, if both are clockwise you are taking. So these two moments will combine MBA and MBC, because it will they must be equal and opposite. So it will try to do this problem like this way here and here. So the total moment, this will be MBA and this will be MBC. They should be equal and opposite nature. Then only it can continue. If you split at this point, you split at the point B, there will be a moment. There will be a moment M. This will be MBA, and here this moment will be at the point B. It will be here MBC for this span BC, and for this span see BC span, and this is BAB span. It will take span AB and BC. So this will be the pivot diagram. At a point A also there will moment because of the fixed end. So at the continuous support joints, the moment from both ends to be taken together, and the total moment is equal to 0. This is the you can say the compatibility condition, or you can say the boundary conditions, whatever you may name. But since is the continuity, the moment from this side and moment from the side should be equal to 0. That is total moment. That is not fixed end moment. Don't confuse with the fixed end moment and total moment. Total moment at B is equal to 0. That includes the moment that comes from the span AB and span BC. From span BC it is MBC. From span AB it is MBE. So that must be equal to 0. So now we have already formulated equation for MBA and MBC prior to this, and also we have found MCB. Now by putting these two equations together, then we can solve the values of theta B, theta C. We have two unknowns. What are the unknowns? We have the unknowns theta B and theta C. So for solving two unknowns, we need two equations. So we can take MBA and MBC. Now MCB 0, and with this help of this, we can now solve the equations. So you have now the simultaneous equations. You can write down MBA plus MBC is equal to 0 and MCB is equal to 0. So you have to do simple what? You have to take only the values that have been calculated earlier and put on these equations. The values simple. And don't make the sign convention, whatever sign you have got, put the signs and write the equations. Now these two equations and have the two unknowns theta B and theta C. Now you can solve the two equations to find the value theta B, theta C. So you know how to solve these simultaneous equations. I'm not going to that part to. So by solving this, we get these two values theta B and theta C comes out to be this. Theta B and theta C comes out to be this. So these are the displacements or rotations that has been obtained by solving the slope deflection equations. Once you find and theta B, theta C, you go to the first equations you have developed, what is MAB, what MBA, MBC, MCB, that has been we have derived or we have written in terms of theta B and theta C. In those equations, put the value of theta B and theta C and calculate the moments MAB, MBA, MBC, and MCB. So that will give the moments on that part. So simple, calculate these values and put on these equations. You find the values, okay, and whether your values are correct or wrong, theta B, theta C that you have obtained by solving the equations, whether that is wrong or right, that can be obtained by checking. But you can check MBA and MBC must be equal and opposite nature. That you have to check, because both combined must be give 0 values. There may be calculation error, may come 0.01, 0.01, 0.2 plus minus. So that does not matter. You can make round figure. And MCB, because it is hinged at the ends, it must be 0. By putting the theta B, theta C value, if you see these are coming in your calculation, then your calculation is correct. You can check itself after solving the equations. So now we have got these moments. Now we have to draw this shear force bending moment diagram. Now what we have got here, MAB minus MBA plus MBC minus MCB plus 0. So plus means clockwise, minus means anti-clockwise. That you should understand. Now if you go to the free body diagram, show the diagrams. Okay. Now you will see here we have this moment is anti-clockwise, only negative, and positive clockwise, and negative is anti-clockwise. So this is acting anti-clockwise here. This is anti-clockwise here, or you can say like this. You can draw the figure. It is already shown here. Now this is on bottom side. It is shown here. If diagrams, you will see this. Now, for the span AB and span BC. For span AB, it is acting like this way. For span BC, it is acting like this way. Now, also this acting like this way, and here it is anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Now, each span is in equilibrium. Now, you have to find this condition of equilibrium here, and that you have to find the reactions. Once you know the reactions, then you can draw the bending moment diagram. And if you know the moments, then you can find the bending moment diagram. So one is the moment due to simple supported beam and due to the end moments. Now to calculate the value of RA and RB here, and here this RB is different, and if you combine this, these two will be combined, this one, this. Now take the moment about A for this span. If it is in equilibrium, so you take RB into 6, that will give the value of RB into 6. Okay, RB into 6 will give the value of anti-clockwise. Then that is equal to your clockwise things. So you can take the value. One is 75 is plus 100 plus 100 into 100 into this span is 4 meter. So 100 into 4 and plus 75 minus 51.3. So that is equal to RB into this. Or you can write all the moments one side. RB into 6 minus this plus this is equal to 0. Calculate the value of RB. Now, once you find the calculated value of RB, sigma B is equal to 0, you can calculate the value of RA. Now, once you find RA and RB, so you can put the second span BC. Put the second span BC. Similarly, calculate the value of RB and RC. Or if you can calculate RC and RA, then you can take total span ABC and put RA plus RB plus RC 0. So you can find either way equations. So find the reactions for each span. Once you find the reactions, then you draw the bending moment diagram. Now, what is the bending moment diagram now? Now, one is the negative moment you see. Here is 51.38 and it is 75. For bending moment diagram, the anti-clockwise moment, clockwise moment here is positive, anti-clockwise moment here is negative. Now, you see here the moment is anti-clockwise, here the moment is clockwise. So both are on the negative side, right? Try to remember your sign conventions. If for bending moment diagram, clockwise moments from here is positive. From this side, the clockwise moments are positive, and for this side, the anti-clockwise moments are positive. Okay, this is the positive bending moment. Positive for bending moment diagram, or not moment or bending moment. Now here the moment is acting. Here the moment is acting anti-clockwise, so it will be negative. Here the moment is acting clockwise, so it is negative. Now put the value 51.38, 75 and 0 here. Okay, now this is your fixed moment. With this, we have to superimpose the value of positive. Now what is the value of RA? RA for the span you have obtained 29.4. So 29.4 you multiply with the value of this into 4, so that comes out to be 113.33 kilonewton meter. So write this value here. So 133 minus 51 will give the value of this. Okay. So similarly, this is WL square by 8, or what you can say, you can do it is 100 kilonewton. For the 100 kilonewton, this is the 4 and this is 2. Draw the simple supported diagram. The simple supported diagram WAB by L. What is WAB by L? So 100 into 4 into 2 by 6. So you can find this ordinate 113.33. So this is how you get these ordinates. Now for okay, so one is the fixed end moment, one is the end moments, and one is the diagrams simple supported. So you can say AB is simple supported with a point load of 100 kilonewton. What is the bending moment diagram? The bending moment diagram is equal to W AB by L. So you can multiply this value 100 into 4 into 2 by 6. Okay. So that will give the value of 113.33. So this is the total value. Similarly, you can draw here WL square by 8. 20 into 5 square by 8. Okay. So that value can got here. Now, what is the maximum negative, maximum positive? So if you can get this ordinate, total ordinate is known. If you make these calculations, you can find these values here, or you have to do the calculation. Let us see how to do the calculations. So this is the shear force diagram. Okay, because you have the reactions 29.9, you come here, then come down, and then come to this place, then add these reactions. Okay, then come to here, it will be 35. It will be 0 here. So that can be obtained from this diagram. Now, what you get from this shear force diagram, you can find the maximum bending moment. So where the shear force changes sign, the bending moment is maximum. Okay. So because these common portion will cancel on the both sides, positive and negative, and the remaining parts of the dotted will remain as the bending moment diagram. So the you have already studied how to draw the shear force bending moment diagrams. So we should not worry on that part. Now, if you will calculate these values, then we find this shear force diagram. Already we have found RA and RB. You will see what is RA. RA 29.4, then RB 70.6, then again RB 65. So you will come 21, it will come to 60 here, 70.6, then 65. Then this value is 35. Just join the line because there is a UDL. Okay. So where the maximum bending will occur, the maximum span AB occurs on a point load. You can find from here shear force changes sign, so that will be maximum bending moment. Find these ordinates. So you can know this value by doing things of geometry linear interpolation, and total value 113.33. You can find this value. There is also other way to find the values. You can also do that. A maximum bending moment in span BC occurs where shear force 0. So shear force, put the shear force equation is equal to 0. It will come to this side. What is the equation here? I see here it is your RC or VC, what you say, and there is a UDL. Okay, and somewhere it is shear force is equal to 0. So let it distance is equal to x. Okay. So RC minus W into x is equal to 0. Okay. W is 20, RC is 35, so x is 1.75 meter. From here at 1.75 meter, the bending moment is maximum. What is the value of bending moment now? Then RC into 1.75 minus W x square by 2, that will give the bending moment. So these are the basics of this shear force bending diagram, you know, according to draw the diagram. Let us go to the next example. Now, in this example, it is a continuous beam ABCD, that is overhanging portion here. Overhanging portion with a 20 kilonewton load at 1.5 meter span. Draw the bending moment diagram for this problem. Now here, you see it is any fixed, so theta A is equal to 0, then theta B and theta C. Okay. Now the difference between these two problems, the same problem is given here, but it is only overhanging here. It is B, since it is overhanging, the MCB will not equal to 0. There will be a moment at C, that is the 20 times into 1.5. So MC will not equal to 0. MCB has some value here. The difference between these two problems is that's nothing else. Everything remains same. The steps remain same. Only the condition changes. You have to see. You have to incorporate the conditions, boundary conditions of the. Because here, if you split CB and CD, they will like this way. Let me explain. It will cut here on both sides. Okay. Now this will be fixed here, and this will be fixed here. It will be CB will come like this way, and here this will come like. So 20 into 1.5, This is like this, so this moment will be like this here, and this moment will be like this. So the MCD value, this is MCD, this is the value of MCB. Okay, or you can say MCB plus MCD is equal to 0, where MCD value is given, or this is same. It will take the equilibrium of these things. So MCB must be equal and opposite to MCD. So that value is given in the question. That is to be incorporated in the problem. Let's see the problem. The same thing is have been done. So theta is 0, theta b, theta c is not 0. Since there is no support is yielding, you should also write your delta is equal to 0. That is not being given. So delta is equal to delta AB, delta BC, and you can put delta values for span AB and span BC is equal to 0. Delta is also 0, so delta will not come. The same problem now. MAB is equal to minus WAB. I am not going to teach all the details now again because we have already talked in the last problem. Find out MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB as we have found earlier by putting the same sign convention and same formula. Now, once you find MAB, MBC, MCD, now we come to MCD. What is MCD? MCD is equal to, I have just explained, this will be like this. Okay, MCD will be like this. So what is this? This is anti-clockwise in direction. So this is minus 30. It will this problem is like this. So 20 into 1.5 is clockwise. So to balance this, the moment must be anti-clockwise. So that is minus 30. That you should understand that the MCD is given here. Now calculate MAB as you have calculated earlier. MBA, the same formulas we have used in the last problem. Those same things will be written here, and we'll find MBC and MCB, all these things, and MCD already we have found out. Now here the conditions you see. At B it will be MBA plus MBC 0. At C MCB plus MCD 0, or you can put MCB is equal to minus MCD. The value is given. So MCB is equal to 20. So either you can do the problem now. So at the joints, because there are two problems, so you have to find this. So already we have found the equations. Put on this equation same, writing the values and solve the equations. You will find theta b is coming minus 32.67 AI. Theta c is coming plus. If you see the last problem, what was theta b and theta c? It will come to the last problem. What is the theta b, theta c? You can make the changes. So both are negative. Theta b, theta c both are negative. Now by making an overhanging on this right hand side, theta b becomes negative and theta c becomes positive. Now put the values to find out MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB and CBC. Now what is the check you will do here? I am not going to detail because put the values to get the solutions. I will see. Now here again you can check MBA and MBC must be equal and opposite in sign and same in magnitude. Similarly, MCB and MCD must be equal and opposite in sign or same in magnitude. That's these things you have to check. Now you have to draw the bending moment diagram. Now see the free body, how if you draw free body, how the movements are acting. Here it is minus 61. Okay, so it is anti-clockwise. Here is plus 67.1. So clockwise. Here is minus 67.1 anti-clockwise. Here it is clockwise. Here is anti-clockwise. Now, if you draw this free body of each span, MAB, MBC, and MCD, and try to draw the find the reactions as we have found earlier in the last problem. We have found these reactions. So take this moment about A0 and find the value of RB, then RA. Similarly, taking moment at B0, find the value of RC, then find the value of RB. And this RC and this RC will be equal to 20 and this is equal to 42.5. Okay. Now, if you combine, what is the total RC? If you combine, you see, what is the total RC? Total RC will be 42.58 plus 20, that is 62.58. Here the total RB will be 67.69 plus 57.62. Okay. Now, draw the bending moment diagram. Now here the value is minus 61. Here is again minus because it is clockwise. So anti-clockwise positive from this side. So minus 67. This is also minus 67 point. All will be negative. And here is 30. Here is 0. So draw the end moments fast. As the end moments are negative and the simplicial moments are positive, both will be on the same side of this reference axis. So the plus minus will cancel, and the remaining part, as it has not shown, you can also show like this way. So this is your bending moment diagram. Okay. So this is the bending moment diagram. The remaining part is so this is your diagram. So here this is your diagram. You can draw like this way. You can draw. Now this part and this part is common. So plus minus has been cancelled out here. This part and this part plus minus has cancelled out, and rest part is the your bending moment diagram. Once you draw the bending moment diagram, then you have to draw the shear force diagram. Now you know the reactions everywhere. So draw the reactions from here. 32.31, it will go to straight, then minus 100, then comes 67.79. Then again here there is another 57.42, then come here like that. Now you see the maximum will be where the maximum bending moment and where shear force changes sign. So for the span AB, it is under the load. For span BC, you have to calculate the equation like earlier problem. So we can take the value for span AB, find the RB, RA, span BC, find the value of RC, RB. And the maximum bending moment occurs in span AB under the 0.4. So you can calculate the maximum bending moment by considering your what you will consider in the span AB. How to find under 0.4? So you have to come to the pivot diagram. This is the diagram. So where is the diagram? This is the diagram. So here, what is the moment at here? The moment at here will be RA into 4. Okay, RA into 4 is clockwise minus 61. Right. So you should consider these diagrams as the free body diagram of the span. And if you are interested to find the moments, maximum bending moment, you come from one side and calculate the values accordingly. So that is how it has been calculated here. Similarly, span BC, consider shear force equations. X comes 21.3, and you come to from that side. Okay, you will come to from that side. How these equations on the span BC now come here. Span BC. Okay. Now RC is 42.58. 42.58 into X, that is clockwise, and this moment is clockwise. So plus 30. So you see it will plus 30 here. 42.58 into 2.13 minus double x square minus 30. So how this is acting? So this is 30. This is acting clockwise. Okay. Now this is the reaction. You are taking moment at here. Okay. So this will give anti-clockwise. Sorry. So this will give anti-clockwise. So RC into this distance X will give the anti-clockwise, minus this is 30, and minus this is W into x square by 2. So accordingly it has been calculated. So please draw the diagram where you will find the solution. So this will give basically anti-clockwise movement. So this is clockwise movement, so that is why it is minus. So accordingly you can find the maximum bending moment ordinate. Okay. So maximum bending is 15.26 kilonewton meter. So you can show here the maximum moment is 15.6 at this distance. Under this load, it is value. So you can draw the clear bending moment diagram. Let us see the third problem where the support sinks. So now this problem will be the previous two problems. There are the same level, and in one problem we have used the overhanging part. The same problem having overhanging and without overhanging, and we see the changes, how to calculate these boundary conditions, how to calculate these values, and in both the problems the delta value, the sinking of supports or yielding of supports was 0, so delta was equal to 0. Now in this problem that the value of delta will come into picture. Let's see what the problem given. Now it is given A, B, C, D. Right? A, B, C, D is a continuous span, and A is fixed. Same problem, I think. It is the same problem given in question number 2, but only thing is given here, the support B sinks by 15 millimeter. This B span is sinking by 15. That means B has come down with respect to A, but B has C has upward from B. With respect to C, B is also down. But with respect to B, C is upward. So you can check AB, BC. While calculating AB, delta is positive. While calculating BC, delta will be negative. With respect to C, where is B? Okay. With respect to A, B is downward. So it will be minus 6i delta by L square, as we have seen earlier. And with respect to C, B is upward. With respect to B, C is upward. So it will be plus 6i delta by L square. So that formula you have to remember. So all the value of E and I is given because you have to calculate the value of 6i delta by L square. So now in the same problem, we'll see delta is not equal to 0. Theta A 0, theta B, theta 0, theta B, theta C is not equal to delta value is different. Now calculate the value of MAB, that is equal to minus WAB square by L square. Okay, like similar problem we have already found minus 44.4 Newton meter. MBA 88.89 Newton meter. Minus W square by 12. MCB also W square by 12. So minus 41.67 plus 41.67. MCD minus 21.5, already explained how the value minus 30 comes. Now come to sinking of supports. See here. So this thing I was discussing that support B is downward with respect to A. What was the formula? The moment here will be how? The moment is anti-clockwise here. Because it has to come down means you have to apply a moment like this, then only it can come down. Okay. Because it is a moment applied like this, then this has come down. So and we have seen MAB and MBA in case of settlement will have the same sign convention. The nature of the moment will be same on the both ends. Because here is 6i delta by L square, it will be 6. This is anti-clockwise, so this is also anti-clockwise. When with respect to C, B is down or C is upward now. With respect to B, C is upward. We are going to left to right. Then we have we have discussed derived the equations. If the right hand supports settles downward with respect to left hand support, so that is anti-clockwise. Now here it will be clockwise. Now to take it upward or downward, you have to apply moment like this, so it will come down. So it is now it is clockwise. So clockwise means it is positive, anti-clockwise negative. So the for span AB, the moments due to this this delta value will be minus 6i delta L square, and this will be plus 6i by delta by L square. Now both the values have been put to the span values, and it is come 8.64 kilonewton meter per MVC, and it is come minus 6 kilonewton meter. Now put the equations here. MAB was 2ei by L 2 theta A plus theta B minus 3 delta by L. Now 3 delta by L, that means 6 ei delta by 6. So we have already calculated the values 6i delta by L square. So we can multiply here 3e into 6ei delta into L square. So this value already obtained minus 6. So this has put minus 6 directly. Okay. Other things remaining same, and here theta is 0. The same equation we have found earlier. Now because only this value has been increased, minus 44.44 has increased to 50.44. The minus 6 comes here. Similarly for MBA, we put the value minus 6 here because it will be 6i delta by L square. So that is minus 6. We have already obtained this value. The 6i delta by L square comes out to be 6. Now come to MBC. Now it will be minus minus plus. It is not minus 3i delta. Delta is negative. So it will be plus here. So value will come as 8.664. So we put this value, it will come like this value of MBC. Now again you can calculate the value of MCB. Now MCB by putting this value of 3 delta by 5 because L is equal to 5, and we'll get this value as. So MCD is minus 30, and these values we have obtained MBA, MBC. So this is the delta effect because of this settlement. Somewhere these moments will increase, somewhere the moments will decrease. It depends on the sign conventions, and you should only understand how with respect to the left hand side, the right hand side is downward, or downward it will be anti-clockwise. If it is upward, then it will be clockwise. So according to the moment will be kept, and now we'll put the same boundary conditions that MBA plus MBC is equal to 0, MCB plus MCD is equal to 0. Because we have already discussed that here it is A, here it is B, here it is C, here it is B. So at here the moments will be like this, and here the moments will be like this. So we will combine both the moments for the span joint B. Because MDC we have not calculated anything, so MDC will be 0, that has no meaning. So overhanging, it is not a span. Though it is a span, it is not a continuous span like that. Continuous span with the supports. So there is no supports, mean there is no support moment at the end. So this has been transferred to this support. So MCD plus here MCB is equal to 0, and here MBA plus MBC is equal to 0. Write the joint equilibrium. So this is the, you can say this is the compatibility conditions or continuity equations, or you can say the boundary conditions, whatever you may say. You write these conditions because the earlier development of these moments, MAB, MBA, MCB, and MCD, has been expressed in terms of theta B and theta C. Both theta B and theta C are unknown. So because of the there are two unknowns, we have to find out two equations to solve the problem. Now we have to solve the problem. Now write all these values. Write all these values, and then we have to write the equations for that. So put the equation MBA and MBC and simplify it. I will find one equation 5 and equation 6. Now with these two equations, we have to solve the problem. Okay. So this is one equation. Here to here is one equation. This is one equation, right? This is one equation 0, and this is one equation 0. Now you can calculate theta B in terms of theta C and put here and find the equation, sample equations. Now both are coming negative here. Okay. You can just compare. In the first problem we have seen both theta B, theta C negative. Second problem, theta B was negative, theta C was positive. Here theta B, theta C negative, but it has value coming perhaps less than the value of the first values. Okay. Now once you got the theta B, theta C value like the previous problems, now calculate the end moments. The end moments MAB, MBA, MBC, MCD. All you have to calculate the next step by putting the value of theta B and theta C. So take the sign convention properly and then put into the equations. That will give the value of the end moments MAB, MBA, MBC, and MCD. And MCD already you know minus 30. Now again we can check here whether the answers are wrong or correct. You see here it is coming 61.99 kilonewton meter MAB, MBA, and here MBC is coming minus. So at the joint B, both the moments it will combine, that comes to be 0. So it is correct. Well, MCB is coming plus 30 and MCD is coming minus 30. So this answer also correct. So if you find there are a large difference in the values after calculating, then there is some mistake in your calculation. They cannot be different values of MB and B. Maybe 61.99, maybe 62.01, or the 61.99 because of this fraction of error in the calculations. But it cannot be like 61.99 at MB and MBC is coming out 102.5. So this cannot be the solution. So this type of solutions, answers if you got in the calculation, this is absurd. cannot happen. So there must be some problem in your calculation. So confirm in the after calculating these values whether your solution theta b theta c you have calculated is correct or wrong. There may be some sign convention problem somewhere, so that this value is coming different. That you have to check, and then accordingly you have to rectify the correct the values. Once you find the moments, then the is our drawing the diagrams. You see here we have this MAB is minus, so minus mean it is anti-clockwise, so it is showing anti-clockwise. MBA is plus, so it is clockwise. MBC is minus, so it is anti-clockwise. MCB is plus, so clockwise. MCD is minus, anti-clockwise. So again I'm explaining that you should be very cautious about the positive and negative sides, and if the value of are coming clockwise, and it's positive, positive, anti-clockwise is negative. These are moments. But when we come to bending moments, it is in case of bending moments, if your value from the left side is clockwise is positive, right side from anti-clockwise is negative. So there's a different sign convention. So don't confuse always with the moments and bending moments. Okay? Bending moment you are calculating at a section from one side from the support, going to either the left side or right side. So what is the values prior to the left side of section and the right of side section may be also change. Some moment is applied and that. So once you find these moments, then you can draw this 3-bar diagram of each span. We have drawn also in the last problem. Now you can see here this is 60.89 is coming clockwise, 61.99 clockwise. Now if you write the equation for span AB, then RB 66.88 multiply, value will come later, RB. So initially it is RB is not known. Initially you have like this. Initially you have RA, you have here RB, and you have here this moment is given 60.89, and this moment is given 61.99, and you have the load here. So this is the free body diagram. Okay, these RARB are obtained lateral stage. This is 100 kilonewton, this is 4 meter, and this is 2 meter. Now what is being done? You take the moment at A is equal to 0. You take moment span AB. Here it is not written, sigma MA is equal to 0. MA is equal to 0. What will take? RB into 6. You see, RB into 6 will give the moment in P direction, anti-clockwise. So RB into 6 anti-clockwise direction is equal to 100 into 4, that is clockwise. Anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment. So or you can write RB into 6, either way. RB into anti-clockwise minus 100 into 4 is giving clockwise. Then this moment is 61.9 is clockwise. Okay, so minus 61.99, then plus this is 60.89, anti-clockwise is equal to 0. Or you can write the anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise value is known here, because it will come this side, RA 104 is plus, 61.9 is plus, minus 60.9 is minus. So either way you can solve the problem. So calculate the value of RB. So once calculate this RB value come here. Once you find the value of RB, then RA plus RB is equal to 100. So 100 minus this comes out to be RA. Okay. Similarly, for this span BC, you can calculate the value of RC. RC into 5 is equal to, you can take this, there are two moments, 30 is clockwise, 61.9 anti-clockwise. So the anti-clockwise moment, so plus 30 minus 61.99 plus 20 into 5 square by 2. So that will give the value of RB, RC. Now RB plus RC is equal to 20 into 5, again 100. So they combined is 100. And because 20 is here, 20 will come here. So you can draw the things, so you can draw the shear force diagram. I will draw the shear force diagram. What will happen? RA is equal to 30.115 will go upward, then it will come like this, then 100 will come down, then it will come like this, then 60.885, then 56.44 it will go like this. Okay, then it will come like this way, because here it is 4.66, it will go like 20 and it will come 0. So you can draw the shear force diagram by seeing the forces, reactions and forces on these sections. Now to draw the bending moment diagram, you draw the end moments. The clockwise moment, here it is bending moment, is here it is anti-clockwise or negative. Here it is clockwise negative, because anti-clockwise is positive from this side. So just draw the values on the diagrams, over which you have to superimpose the value of the positive momentum diagram, which we have already drawn in the previous lecture. Now we can see here. Okay. So like the last problem, when the ordinates is come 130.33, here it is coming 62.5. Then you can now calculate the where the shear force changes sign to find out the maximum bending moment. You can draw the shear force changes sign. It is not being done here. You can calculate from this equation here where the shear force changes sign. You can see the equation now. Where the shear force changes sign. Now I can go from this side. I can write the equation where shear force changes sign to find the maximum bending moment. Here it comes under the load, but in this part it does not come under the load. But I can say RC. You can take a section here X. And distance x it is equal to 0. What? The shear force. So shear force is equal to RC into X minus 20 into X. Sorry, RC minus 20 into X. RC into minus 20 into X is equal to 0. What is RC? So 43.6 is equal to 20 into X. You can calculate value of X. X is equal to 43.6 by 20. So what the value comes? 20 into 2 40. Then 40. Then comes 3. 36. 36 means 21.120. So 162.18 meter. So at a distance of 2.18 meter, the bending moment is maximum. So calculate the value of bending moment, where the bending moment will be. So mx will be now RC into X minus WX square by 2. Okay, RC into X is what? RC into X is anti-clockwise. Now what is the moment here clockwise? So minus 30. This will the moment from this side, and this value, put the value of X is equal to 2.18 meter. If you put the value 2.18, then you can calculate the ordinate of mx. Okay. Whatever value will come here, you can go to your bending moment diagram. In the bending moment diagram, at x is equal to 2.18 meter from here, whatever value you will find at x is equal to 2.18 meter here. Okay, that's 2.5. It will come somewhere here. This value will be maximum. And write this value here, the maximum value. So this is not maximum value. So this will the maximum ordinate, what you will find from your calculations. So that will give the maximum bending moment ordinate for this span BC. And similarly under the span AB, it will under the load. So this is 60.89. This is 138.33. So you can find this value. Otherwise, you can also find out the moment like this way. You can now go again to this I am just explaining how to calculate here also. Now here, come here, AB. But the maximum moment at 100 km node, the maximum moment for span AB, but the maximum bending moment will be RA. It is under the load, so it is 4 meter. So RA into 4. So it is giving which kind of moment? It's giving clockwise. This is anti-clockwise. So minus 60.89 is the moment at the point bending moment. So RA is 33.15. So we multiply 30.15 into 4. Okay, minus 60.89. Okay, that will give the value. 33.15 will come nearly 132, right? 132.6 minus 60.89. So 132 minus 60 means 72. It will come 71 point something. So you can get the value and you can write in this bending moment. maximum value. This you can write here, but the value coming 71 point something. So I think with this we have discussed regarding this problems on the continuous beams on this on this continuous beams, and this we can conclude this section. Thank you for attending this class.